I am Filippo Stringa from Erion. Erion is the largest Italian producer responsibility organization for the management of the waste associated to electric product and battery accumulators. So today I will show you a linker project that we managed in the last year. Linker project to the project Circthread. This project is a European-founded project by the AT Climate Kick, and this name is INNOWEE. INNOWEE stands for Innovative WEEE Traceability and Collection System and Interoperability of WEEE data. This project has started in 2018 and is just finishing during this year, 2021. In this project work 5 partners, all 4 Italian partners and company from UK, Better Points. In Italy we have Data Group, ENEA and FBK. There are a research company that work in a lot of scientific research and especially Data Group in digital solution. Together with them, we are there is also Erion for the part for the management of the waste that could be collected in this project. The project is was with 4 main objectives. The first one is to increase the collection, the treatment, and the recycling of the small waste from domestic electric appliances. So we focus on the small household equipment, like, for example, mobile phone, toaster, all this is all that big dimension. The second objective is to valorize the resource and putting the secondary raw material back into the market. You know, another so guarantee a proper end of life of this waste collected. Another objective is the refurbish these electric equipment still working, so extending their life. And the last objective was the implementing a database for traceability and, of disposed WEEE. Because we want also to track and see where the waste or not. Okay, so the INNOWEE project has started in 2018 and it's finished in 2021. In this project worked 5 partners, 4 from Italy, 1 from UK. Inside the Italian partner were the group AFBK and Erion, and AFBK are our research center that work with research activity about a lot of scientific and issue. Data Group is a service company that work with digital solution, and the Erion is the Italian take-back scheme, and the partner Better Points was a digital company for solution for digital solution. Inside the INNOWEE project, there were 4 main objectives. The first objective and the main one is to increase collection, treatment, recycling with some innovative solution for the collection of the small waste. The small waste are all the small waste, small appliance with little dimension. So, for example, mobile phone, handphone, laptop, and all the household appliances that are not, for example, a washing machine, a fridge, etc. The second objective is to valorize the resource. So thanks to the appropriate treatment, the secondary raw material are re-put on the market. The third objective is the refurbish old appliance. So try to understand at the moment of the collection if the appliances are usable or not usable, in order to guarantee to see if there are possibility for the preparation for use. The last objective was to implement a database for the traceability of the disposed WEEE, in order to understand how much we collected during the pilot experience, which kind of we collect, and where these wastes are sent. So if you see to see which treatment plant are sent. As I said, in this project we try to implement these innovative collection solution and try to understand if the appliances are usable now in 3 pilot areas. Two in Italy and 1 in UK. In Italy, in the region Trentino, and in the city of Cavalli Tirreni near Naples. And in UK, I'm Batnet and in Sheffield. I will show you the objective, the idea of the and the users and the target users of the pilot. The first one was the pilot Trentino. The pilot in Trentino is a pilot dedicated to the schools, so to the pupils, to the teachers, and to the parents of the children. In this pilot, we test the so-called WEEE robots, a solution designed to school in order to create a game or an educational game to the student, in order to give them the awareness of how it is important to collect waste and to dispose in the proper way. During this pilot, the children works at home and at school with the mobile app or a web app, where they register and classify all the waste or not waste, so electronic appliance that they collect and want to dispose. This our web app give them the feedback in which bin throw away the object, and also give them the environmental benefit for a proper thanks to the proper disposal. And obviously we try to organize a practical disposal in the school in order to collect and make the pilot real. So the children, the students at home and try to find in their house how much possible waste electronic equipment they bring to school, and they categorize, thanks to this app, all the waste. So there are where the blue sign that is for use. So these electronic equipment go to charities and are collected in the blue bins. In the green bins, they put the WEEE or the E go to the refurbishment, and in the yellow one, instead, they put the equipment that are not usable, and so they will go to the treatment plants. So this is our first pilot, in where we try to categorize and collect information about the product when they reach the end of life, and to try to organize the proper end of life routes. So we divided the possibilities, so to treatment plant or refurbishment plant. The second pilot was in Cava Tirreni near Naples, a city of more or less 50,000 people. Here we a smart collection with smart bin. The smart bin were located alongside the city in a proper position, town hall, distributor, supermarket, etc. And it's a bin that interact with the city, with the citizens. So when you bring your waste, the bin asks you which type of waste, if it's usable, not usable, and etc. In order to separate the collection and try to organize two different roads, one for the reuse and one for the recycling. At the end of the dispose activity, the citizen receive also the environmental benefit in terms of CO2 saving, thanks to their disposal activity. So the smart bin gives also a feedback to the citizen. The last pilot in UK pilot, we test a different solution where we work in an app and we organize a campaign, an awareness raising educational campaign. So when the citizen dispose their waste, they have to download the app of Better Point app, scan the QR code that they put on the waste or on the WEEE in free recycling center, and in order to respond to a questionnaire and give to the questionnaire which kind of waste is it, if it's reusable, is not reusable, etc. in order to collect all this kind of information. And the citizen, thanks to this activity, receive the so-called Better Points currency that they can spend in some conventional shops and use some discount. The role of Erion inside this project was to organize and coordinate the collection activity, because as I said, especially in Trentino, Italy, in Trentino we collect waste in the school, so we have to bring to the treatment plant, and we have to collect the waste from the city of Cava Tirreni. We organize and coordinate the treatment activity, so we plan in order to treat the waste collected, and we estimate the environmental impact of the pilot action. So when the student receive the environmental benefit, and the people from, for example, from the smart bin receive the saving of CO2, we collaborate to calculate this environmental impact, thanks to our knowledge about the environmental impact and CO2 saving for the correct waste management. What can be, and the potential learning for the project Circthread, for example, the data traceability, so the activity that we made to track all the waste collected. So we every activity involving WEEE and INNOWEE were registered and all collecting this data model. So we mapping all the system. We map where the WEEE are generated, are collected in all the pilot area. As you can see in the map, the map show you the routes that we made from the collection point to the treatment plant, which kind of waste it is, the weight, and etc. potential learning is about the information or possible reuse of the WEEE at the time of the disposal. So we try in the pilot of, for example, in the pilot in Trentino, we sign all the WEEE collected by the student. We reusable, possible for reuse, and not possible for reuse. So we try to understand that type of the disposal, if it's feasible to collect this kind of information, or is it feasible or is not feasible, in order to guarantee a proper end of life and create this kind of rules of reuse of waste. This is the partners, the logo of the partners, and I give you there the INNOWEE website for all the information, all the results of the quantity collected and during the project. So, thank you